Have you ever slipped on a blouse that you thought would make you look chic, only to glance in the mirror and realize it added 10 years instead of taking them away? The truth is, fashion has no age limit, but the way we wear certain pieces can either highlight our natural beauty or unintentionally hide it. For women over 60, the blouse you choose can completely transform your look, your posture, and even the way you feel about yourself. Welcome to Evergreen Styles, the place where timeless elegance meets practical fashion for women who know that style is a lifelong journey. Today we're diving into 7 blouse mistakes that women over 60 should stop making right now, and I promise, the changes are simple but incredibly powerful. By the end of this video, you'll not only know what to avoid but also how to make every blouse in your wardrobe work for you, not against you. Before we begin, take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our weekly style secrets. And make sure you stay with me until the very end because I've added a few bonus tips that can instantly refresh your outfits without buying a whole new wardrobe. Mistake 1. Wearing the wrong fit. One of the most common blouse mistakes women over 60 make is wearing the wrong fit. Sometimes, in an attempt to stay comfortable, we reach for blouses that are too loose and oversized. While they may feel easy to wear, they often swallow the body and create a boxy, shapeless look. On the other hand, some women hold on to blouses that are too tight, hoping to achieve a slimmer effect, but instead the fabric clings to areas we'd rather not emphasize. Neither extreme is flattering, and both can actually add years instead of subtracting them. The key is finding balance. A well-fitted blouse should gently skim your shape, not drown it or squeeze it. Think about pieces with structure through the shoulders, or a slight taper at the waist, which creates definition without being restrictive. Tailoring can also be a game changer. Having a blouse adjusted even in small ways can instantly make it look like it was designed specifically for you. Remember, comfort and style can coexist beautifully when the fit is right. Another helpful tip is to pay attention to drape. Fabrics that fall gracefully, like lightweight cotton blends or soft silks, tend to be much more flattering than stiff or clingy materials. They give you ease of movement while also creating a polished silhouette. By choosing the right fit and drape, you're not just improving how your blouse looks, you're enhancing your confidence, because nothing feels better than clothes that support your body instead of fighting against it. Mistake 2. Outdated necklines. The neckline of a blouse is one of the first things people notice, yet it's often overlooked when choosing what to wear. Many women over 60 still hold on to blouses with necklines that were trendy decades ago but no longer flatter the face or frame. High collars, harsh straight cuts, or overly frilly designs can make the neck look shorter and draw attention in the wrong way. Instead of lifting your features, these necklines can create a closed-off, heavy appearance. The goal is to choose necklines that open up the face and bring softness. A gentle V-neck, a scoop neck, or even a boat neckline can elongate the neck and naturally highlight the collarbone, which is one of the most flattering areas at any age. These styles frame the face beautifully, giving a more youthful and elegant look without being over the top. The right neckline can act almost like a built-in accessory, instantly brightening your outfit. It's also important to match your neckline with the occasion. A subtle V-neck works well for everyday casual wear, while a draped scoop neck can look polished for dinner or special events. Avoid extremes. Necklines that plunge too low or sit too high tend to distract rather than enhance. By choosing styles that gently frame your face, you'll notice how much more balanced and refreshed your overall appearance becomes. Sometimes a simple swap in neckline design is all it takes to turn an aging blouse into a timeless piece. Mistake 3. Ignoring fabric quality. The fabric of your blouse speaks louder than you think. Many women over 60 make the mistake of overlooking fabric choice, focusing only on color or cut. But fabric can completely change the way a blouse feels, drapes, and looks on the body. Cheap, clingy materials tend to highlight every line and crease, while stiff fabrics can make you appear rigid and older than you are. In both cases, the blouse ends up wearing you, instead of you wearing the blouse. Quality doesn't always mean expensive. It's about choosing fabrics that move gracefully and flatter your shape. Lightweight cotton blends, flowing silks, soft linens, and even chiffon can elevate your look instantly. These materials don't just look elegant, they also feel good against the skin, which is just as important. The way a fabric drapes can add fluidity to your movement and soften your overall silhouette, giving you an effortless sophistication. Another tip is to check the finish of the fabric. Blouses with a slight sheen or a smooth texture often catch light beautifully, brightening your face and making your outfit look polished without being flashy. On the other hand, overly shiny synthetics or dull, faded fabrics can cheapen your look. When you start paying attention to fabric, you'll find that even a simple blouse in the right material can look like a high-end piece. Comfort, elegance, and quality always go hand in hand. Mistake 4. Overdoing busy prints. Prints can be fun, playful, and expressive, but when they're overdone, they can quickly become overwhelming. One of the blouse mistakes women over 60 often make is relying too heavily on large, bold, or outdated patterns. Oversized florals, wild geometric shapes, or clashing colors may have worked in the past, but today they can drown out your natural features and draw all the attention to the blouse instead of to you. The result is a look that feels busy rather than balanced. That doesn't mean you should avoid prints altogether. The trick is choosing them wisely. Subtle patterns like delicate florals, fine stripes, or small polka dots can add personality without stealing the show. They bring interest to an outfit while still letting your face and figure shine. Another great option is to mix a printed blouse with solid colored bottoms or a simple jacket, which helps create harmony and prevents the print from taking over your look. The key idea is proportion. If you're petite, oversized prints can make you look smaller, while if you're taller, a blouse full of loud patterns can look overwhelming. Instead, focus on prints that enhance your style and feel timeless rather than trendy. A blouse with a tasteful, balanced print instantly communicates elegance, while one with a chaotic design can add unnecessary years. Choosing your prints carefully is one of the simplest ways to keep your style fresh and flattering. Mistake 5. Neglecting sleeve choices. Sleeves may seem like a small detail, but they can completely change the way a blouse looks and feels. Many women over 60 make the mistake of wearing sleeves that don't flatter their arms or balance their silhouette. Cap sleeves, for example, tend to cut across the widest part of the upper arm, which can make arms appear larger. On the other hand, sleeves that are too long and bulky can look heavy and drag the whole outfit down. The goal is to find sleeve styles that create balance and add elegance. Three-quarter sleeves are one of the most universally flattering choices. They show just enough of the wrist and forearm, which naturally draws the eye to one of the slimmest parts of the arm. Flutter sleeves or gently draped sleeves can also add softness without clinging, while dolman or batwing styles create flow and ease of movement. Each of these sleeve designs brings comfort while also keeping the look refined. Another helpful trick is to consider the overall cut of the blouse. A blouse with tailored sleeves can make the shoulders appear more structured and the waist more defined. Small details like a slight cuff, a slit, or a soft gathering at the hem of the sleeve can make the blouse look far more expensive and intentional. Paying attention to sleeves may seem subtle, but it's often the difference between a blouse that feels outdated and one that looks timeless. Mistake 6. Sticking to dark, dull colors. It's easy to fall into the habit of wearing dark colors because they feel safe and slimming. Many women over 60 build their wardrobe around blacks, browns, and grays, thinking these shades are the most flattering. But the truth is, while dark tones can be elegant, relying on them too much can actually wash you out. As skin tone and hair color change with age, overly dark or dull shades can make the complexion look tired and drained instead of radiant. The good news is that color is one of the easiest ways to bring life back into your style. Jewel tones like emerald green, sapphire blue, and ruby red add richness without being overwhelming. Pastels such as lavender, blush, or soft mint can brighten your look and give a gentle, youthful glow. Even muted brights, like coral or teal, strike a balance between vibrancy and sophistication. The right colors reflect light back onto your face, making your skin look fresher and more luminous. You don't have to abandon dark colors altogether. The trick is pairing them with accents that lift the outfit. For example, a navy blouse with a colorful scarf, or a deep burgundy top balanced with gold jewelry, keeps the look polished while adding brightness. Experimenting with different shades can be surprisingly fun, and you might discover colors you've never tried that instantly make you feel more alive. Remember, the goal isn't to hide behind dark tones. It's to use color as a tool to enhance your natural beauty. Mistake 7. Forgetting accessories and styling details. A blouse on its own can be lovely, but without the right finishing touches, it often feels incomplete. One of the biggest mistakes women over 60 make is neglecting accessories and small styling details that can elevate a simple blouse into a polished look. Wearing a blouse with no jewelry, no scarf, and no definition at the waist can leave the outfit looking plain. No matter how nice the fabric or cut might be, accessories don't have to be bold or overwhelming. In fact, the most flattering choices are often the simplest. A delicate necklace that sits perfectly in the neckline of a blouse can draw attention upward and frame the face beautifully. A lightweight scarf adds color, texture, and movement without being bulky. Even something as small as a pair of elegant earrings or a subtle belt can pull everything together and make the outfit look intentional rather than accidental. Styling details also matter. Tucking in a blouse slightly at the front, rolling the sleeves to the elbow, or layering it under a cardigan or structured jacket can change the entire mood of the look. These finishing touches add personality, shape, and elegance. The blouse becomes a canvas and the accessories are the brushstrokes that complete the masterpiece. Ignoring them is like leaving a picture unfinished, but paying attention transforms your outfit into something truly timeless. Now that we've gone through the 7 blouse mistakes to avoid, let's end with a few quick styling do's that can refresh your look instantly. One simple trick is the half tuck, just tucking in the front of your blouse while leaving the back loose. It adds shape to your waist without sacrificing comfort. Another tip is layering. A blouse worn under a lightweight cardigan, a denim jacket, or even a structured blazer can transform a casual top into something far more polished. Pay attention to texture too. Mixing fabrics like a silky blouse with a knit cardigan, or a cotton top with a light chiffon scarf, creates visual interest without overcomplicating the outfit. And don't underestimate the power of confidence. Standing tall, adding a smile, and wearing clothes that make you feel comfortable will always be more stylish than following any trend. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to Evergreen Styles, and ring the notification bell so you never miss our weekly fashion secrets. I'd also love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these mistakes do you think you've been making, and which tip are you most excited to try? Thank you for spending this time with me today. Until next time, keep embracing your style, keep shining with confidence, and remember, elegance is timeless.